imagination, internal void. My dreams are getting darker and darker.
We're here in Stockholm with Jonas and Anders, and you're about to release a new album in this month. So, anything about the new album and the new production? Why did it turn out heavier than everything you have done so far concerning the guitar sound?
We gotten heavier actually, so it has to reflect our true personalities. No, but it's something you always aim for. Every album you do, you always try to get that heavier sound, you know, make that perfect guitar sound. It goes for everything: bass, drums, maybe not vocals. That should be clearer and heavier. But you know, you're chasing it always, and I think on this time we got closer to what we were after. We were chasing this many years ago. Technology helps, getting good amps helps, and also getting more experience and being better performer helps.
Dim my lights, time is fled. Shut my mind, but oh well, trapped and shown.
And the vocals this time is really top notch. I mean, the vocals are so clear and stuff. How has you worked with the vocals this time to make them even better than previously?
I think playing live is an important thing. You get to know your own voice. You get to work it in difficult situations. So when you come back to the studio, it's all much easier to kind of pick forth the kind of emotions that you wanna put into the songs, and also doing albums. It will help you being inspired to do your best. When you have a new album out, you want to make it successful in every way.
You also included, for the first time, female vocals. There's Silja from The Gathering.
Yes.
And the good thing about it, the way I see it, is that you didn't overdo it. It kind of felt like a natural thing for Katatonia. So how did you come about that?
That's great, because we didn't want to overdo it at all. Silly is a great vocalist, and we thought that her and my vocals would suit so well together. They would blend well together, so we didn't have to do any like solo stuff or operatic whatever. It's only there to enhance the song and make the song even better. That's the main focus, and Silly did wonderful work.
Yeah, exactly. The whole motto of the song was to create something beautiful, more beautiful, and we needed the help of Celia to make this happen. And she did something wonderful, and I'm blown away by what I heard.
How was the recording process this time with both creating a whole entity for the new album? Because it is a dynamic travel. It is like having these powerful songs. It has these silent parts. How was it? How did you work with the dynamics, to put it that way, to make it such a interesting journey, to put it that way, both for you and for us as a listener, or me as a listener?
I think that was a mixture of pushing ourselves, like knowing we have to stretch out in territories unknown. Also, the constant strive not to make the same song repeat itself over and over. You always have to go into territories that are, either they're exciting to just go and visit and see what you can get out of it, but also something unknown. Unknown for us is good. It means experimenting. And I also think that me and Jonas' writing styles are also different naturally. So some of my writing styles might be differently progressive than his. And I think when we put them both together, that's where the magic happens. Then the real progression, starts to ignite, so to speak. And taking for instance the last song on the album, Dead Letters, it's probably one of the most progressive, heavier in terms of heavy songs we have ever done. And it just felt it's a good reference for where we want to go on one side of Katatonia, like on the live environment. On the other hand, we have a lot of songs that go progressive, more like with jazzy elements, but on the softer side. And we don't know if they come across as good live, but you know, it's all about variety and diversity. So some songs you maybe need to enjoy more with your headphones, and some songs you can enjoy live. But my goal is that all the songs of the album can be performed live.
Is it harder and harder to choose which songs you're going to play when you do a 1.5 hour gig or 1 hour gig even?
We need to
Of course.
fight.
I mean, of course, with every album you release, you have at least 10 new songs, and then you have to choose between them as well as the old stuff when you do a set list, and you still have the same kind of playing time for a gig. So it's going to be even worse in the future. But it's I think it's a mixture of fan favorites. We're kind of easily realize what people like, and also our own favorites to play when we put together set lists for gigs. So and they all usually differ from gig to gig as well to make it more exciting for us.
True. That's kind of a service almost to both ourselves and the fans, that each gig is not identically the same. We offer something different to every venue or every city we come to, and I think it's like for the people, especially not for those people, but for the people who are actually following us around, they get a lot of songs together like that, and I also think it's just healthy. It gets you excited. It's not the same routine every day. It's just keep things exciting, and I think a lot of bands would benefit from doing this.
For example, on the last tour that we did with Opeth in the States, I think we rehearsed 40 songs just to be able to choose between different songs for different nights to make it all more exciting for everybody. Yes.
Dim my lights, one by one.
Why should people get hold of the whole album instead of just hear maybe the 2-3 favorite songs?
Because it wasn't written and intended to be that way. It's supposed to be digested as a full piece, preferably on CD or vinyl. I know we're in an age right now where a lot of people are, downloading and just eating and fast food and tossing it away. But if you have respect for music like we do, you still, we offer a good chance here to buy the album in a beautiful way with a lot of awesome artwork, Travis Smith, and to enjoy the album in an environment any way you want, but in one piece, the way we intended it to be.
That's how it's written.
That's how it's done.
Yes.
And will be done.